Hello viewer, today I'll give my take on the main message of Superman 2025 that resonated with me and may resonate for many others as well. So, if you want to hear my thoughts with spoilers, then up and away we go. Disclaimers first, please support the official material. Stuff I show here is for informative purposes, and spoilers. On with the show. So the main takeaway I got from Superman 2025 is our greatest power is choosing to help each other. To elaborate, with my own interpretation, helping others to oversimplify will make them happy. Also for ourselves, it gives us a sense of accomplishment. And in the game of life, we feel liberated, having a sense of purpose. And ultimately, we want to be happy. So, helping someone feel that is empowering. As an overthinker, I'll give my take that helping others do come with caveats. First, we gotta help ourselves first. Burnout is real. It's important we are physically and mentally capable to help. And we should have the heat vision to ensure we're not being taken advantage of. Also, helping those to unnecessarily harm or heavily inconvenience others is definitely not the right thing to do. As mentioned in my spoiler rant, the film shows the lexicon of challenges and sacrifices involved with helping others. But Superman, regarded as the strongest being on Earth, uses his strength to overcome these challenges and help others without fail. Despite his power, his greatest ability is inspiring others by doing good. And logically, if others start doing good, it is definitely more efficient and effective than only Superman doing good. And essentially, the world will punk rock if we're all good to each other. Now, the film could have executed things a bit better. First off, I believe it could have shown more clearly Superman is the strongest known being on Earth. The closest crazy power feat we see is Superman escaping the black hole, where Metamorpho struggled. While impressive given the situation, it's hard to feel the gravity of this feat, since we don't have a clear sense of how dangerous the black hole actually is. It's only seen sucking in the anti-proton river from the Pocket Universe. Also, when it appeared in Metropolis, it didn't really cause much damage to the surrounding environment, only pulling in debris and Ultraman that was already falling into it. And seeing him take down multiple raptors, while fun to see, doesn't really showcase him being super powerful. We've seen a peak human with terrific combat skills take down fully armored raptors with his bare hands, and admittedly the strongest known acid was able to melt their armor. So if my suggestion had any power to influence, I would say in the kaiju fight, it is breathing a full powered fire breath, where Guy and Terrific protect the area with their shields. But the fire is burning through their defenses, and the surrounding area is getting scorched. Then Hawkgirl attacks the kaiju's eye, but it doesn't flinch enough to stop spitting fire. Finally, Superman, having been occupied saving people, flies in and uses his super breath to stop or deflect the flame, blowing everyone away. This way, it clearly contrasts Superman's power with the other heroes, while him preventing a scorched earth attack shows how strong he is. Also mentioned in my spoiler rant, inserting humor with some serious moments in the film took away some emotional weight from those moments. Given the film preaches kindness is punk rock, the humor did take some crab joy away from experiencing those corny feel-good moments. There was still a great scene of Superman talking with Jonathan Kent. Wish we got more of that. If I got to change things up, for the scene where Superman reconciles with Lois, I would set it up as them having their conversation, they hug it out, and pause the process. Lois then asks Superman what's outside the window, revealed to be the weird energy ball, and Superman explains the Justice Gang are stopping it. That way, it won't 5D impede on that emotional scene. And in Superman's being human speech, it might be better to have Krypto tear into Luthor first, as they bust in, with goddamn Mr. Terrific doing his thing. Then Superman and Lex can have their monologues, and pause a bit to feel those corny feelings and hopefully appreciate being human. Critiques aside, I feel the film conveyed the message pretty well, again that choosing to help others is our greatest power. Seeing Superman saving people and animals throughout the film, with every breath he takes, of course keeps everyone alive, which is good, and is its own reward to Superman. And on that note, Superman had a sense of purpose, helping others, initially from the recording of his biological parents, jaw elevating his sense of worth. But after the reveal, and talking to his adopted Martha and father, Superman realizes he defines his own self-worth, which is luckily still tied to doing good. Also, Superman's good deeds presumably helped form a friendship with the falafel guy, Malik Ali, who did ride or die with him. And that brings me to the challenges of helping others. There are always obstacles outside of your control when doing good. You can't save everyone, but do the best you can. The kaiju was killed because the Justice Gang didn't want to stomach the extra hassle of capturing and containing it. And much worse was Luthor killing Malik, initially to interrogate Superman, because he knew of Malik's friendship with him. So yeah, Lex embodies the type of people who will hate you no matter what, in this case because of his envy. Doing good will not please everyone, though being liked is a nice side effect of doing good, but shouldn't be the main focus. So Lex, Superman's biggest hater, will always be Russian roulette to find ways to hurt Superman. But despite all this, Superman sticks to the 1A reason to help others, because it's the right thing to do. Paradoxically, we see Lex's evil schemes rely heavily on help from others. His employees unquestionably support him, and are possibly willing to die for him, universally following Lex's order to cause a rift in the Pocket Universe. Alas, Lex's employees are helping to harm Superman and the city of Metropolis, possibly just for the thrill of it. These selfish actions are eventually met with consequences when Lex is finally exposed and gets jailed for it. Also, the film has a scene which I believe supports my take on burnout, which Superman does seem to experience when he lets the Justice Gang deal with the 5D imp. At the time, it's clear he's not in the right headspace, as he's currently reconciling with Lois and trying to sniff out a way to save Krypto. So in his current emotional state, and given Superman's power, fighting the imp may do more harm than good. And against all odds, Superman's good deeds inspired other heroes to take action. Although Terrific said he wants to annoy Guy, I believe he helped Lois find Superman when he got captured because Terrific still trusts him. Despite the recording of the L's being revealed, Terrific knows Superman holds all life sacred, previously wanting to keep the kaiju alive. And there's a small detail where Terrific reveals he slips GPS nanobots in people he works with, including Superman. So I think Terrific also sees him as a friend or ally. Despite Malik's tragic death, along with Superman protecting someone's kid, Metamorpho is inspired to help defend Shahanpa civilians from the Baravian military. Guy and Hawkgirl help out too, accepting Superman's plea for help, presumably remembering all the good he's done. Of course, helping others is a constant process. There are still challenges hinted in future. Hawkgirl killed the Baravian president, where the US Army has Pentagon on high alert towards metahumans. But remember to live in the moment. Cherish all the good times. Whatever new problems may come, you can't go wrong with fighting for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. So, while you can't save or please everyone, our greatest power is super managing to help others. Take care of yourself and do the best you can. That's my overall takeaway from Superman 2025. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you will try to do good and be a punk rocker. Yes, I am too. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you'd like, and thought to see you again.